There's significantly more water on Earth than there is atmosphere. Since coffee is predominantly water, why are there so few choices? And why is it so hard to find a good cup of coffee? In the last 50 years, corporations have all been in a race to become a national brand to dominate the market. That's why we have so few choices today. You're either a Dunkin' Donuts person, a McDonald's person, or a Starbucks person. Dunkin' Donuts coffee tastes like coffee flavored water. McDonald's tastes like coffee colored water. And Starbucks is like flavor and color burned into water. I drink Starbucks, but I don't even like it. In the ecclesiastical hierarchy, they say things are defined more by what they aren't than what they are. Since coffee is mostly water, that probably says more about what it isn't. They say the world slowly improves over time, but perhaps that's not so. Maybe it's more like 50-50, and we just focus on what it is and what it isn't at various times. It's the abundance and scarcity models. On the East Coast, most people are Dunkin' Donuts people, and on the West Coast, Starbucks. Here in the Midwest, perhaps we're more McDonald's. We're often defined by what we're not. And in the morning, at coffee time, we'll all drink to that. Welcome. Welcome to Illinois Bridging Awareness. I'm Stanley Smith. We're here in the Midwest, and this week, someone told me about a clunker weekend they spent in Michigan. I was happy to say, well, that's why Illinois is better. It's easy to feel good when you can point to something worse. Last week on the call, we talked about being 100%, giving 100% of our attention to something. Maybe that's what we demand of people, and maybe that's what others are looking from in us. But how realistic is it? We have to be careful what we ask for. None of us want to be scrutinized. And when you do scrutinize something, take a very close look at it, it's very likely you're going to come up short or even be horrified. Some things are best just left alone. On the call, we've been discussing the idea of the three-legged stool. We navigate the reality between the legs of the stool, things we deem important, morally, socially, culturally, tradition and mores that shape and structure our daily living and create the record of our time here. We don't like it when things get stirred up, challenged, or lost. Maybe we don't pay close attention because these things don't really warrant our full attention. They're just placeholders for a greater reality. That's the top of the stool. That's God's reality. We make the mistake when we conflate our reality with God's reality. Jim Downs shared on the call last week that saying bless you when someone sneezes is almost universal across culture. Many people perceive it as the spirit moving. Offering hospitality to strangers, oddly enough, is not a universal trait. The moving of the spirit points to the top of the stool, and offering hospitality points more to a social more. Walter Brueggemann said that instead of being transactional, we can lean into organic social interactions. God's not going to solve all the world's problems, and it's highly unlikely we'll be doing the same anytime soon. Each week, we take a moment to breathe in and to breathe out. Breathing is an involuntary and voluntary action. We were going to do it anyway. It occurs that we almost need a third breath. There's more going on in our living, dying, and living again. The air around us, the flowing of the breeze and the wind blowing. That's more than flavor-colored water. It's life without the flavor and the color. It's everything it's not. It's easy to miss the greater sum. We all have our doubts. Doubts are the symptom of having faith. Being so sure is a curse none of us want to fall victim to because it squeezes all the oxygen out of living. I don't know if you're a Starbucks person, a Dunkin' Donuts person, or a McDonald's person. They say we all get out of bed pretty much the same way. But the most important thing is that most of us are able to rise each day. Each, um, each morning when we wake up, we have the opportunity to smell the coffee. Maybe we have few choices, but we can exercise the few choices we have, and we can do it together. If you would like to join us at Illinois Bridging Awareness, the Saturday call is every Saturday at 9 a.m. Central Time on Zoom. I'll include my email in the description of this video. Be happy to send you an invitation. I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.